Jeff, Zach, thanks for joining me.
Thanks, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, it's great to have you. I want to focus on where we see one of those most interesting opportunities, exciting opportunities for investors. And, that's within the multifamily space. And that's in what we're calling kind of workforce housing. I've got a few things to say about this, but I want to I want to open it up to you guys to kind of talk about why we see a real opportunity in this current market in that space.
You find these opportunities where a lot of times it could be suburban. You get a little more sprawl, so you're not like a 12-story. You might be 15 two-story buildings. It's more comfortable. It's a more serene setting. You get more space, bigger units. But you go in and it's basic things that all of us want. You don't want a shower liner. You would like a nice tiled shower, and the cost is negligible between the two. So do the nicer job. And we're finding that people are responding well to this, and that there's a lot of room for growth. You walk in and someone might not want to pay $200 or $300 a month more for what they've seen before. But when you find these older properties that need, good location and need a little bit more love, they will pay $200 or $300 more because they're getting the quality they finally feel like they deserve. And there's a bunch of opportunity in that market for us to, in some cases, even double rent. And it's not extreme. When I say double rent, it goes from $500 a month. If you can actually imagine that there's still places that pay $500 a month, I guarantee our viewers are like jaw dropped on the floor. $500 a month for a 2-bedroom, right? So you put in this work and this effort, and you can get it to $1,000 a month, which is still a bargain, right? And that exists today where it didn't exist before.
And mind you, these also aren't communities where nobody wants to live. These are nice suburban communities.
I'm not talking about
These are dumps.
Well, it's not a dump. You're not like 90 minutes outside of Valdosta in the middle of the woods, which, some of you have heard of Valdosta, most of you probably haven't. They're places that you want to be. They're big, growing, sprawling geographies. There's a lot of demand drivers, a lot of influx, and migration. There's high paying jobs. So it's a really great story.
You have to hunt for them, but we're finding quite a few of them out there in attractive areas where there is that opportunity to raise the capex. And we're not talking about bringing it down to studs. We're talking about doing some improvements that are pretty affordable, where you really in areas where you've got a property that's below market in a quality location, and you really can drive it up if you know how to go about doing this.
I mean, I'm not going to give you all the secret sauce, but one of the things we're looking at is finding a way to bring washers and dryers in units for everyone, which seems like a no-brainer to us and to probably a lot of our viewers. But most of these communities with lower rents on the rent scale don't have that. And finding a way to do that cost-efficient way, and make the return on investment make sense without breaking the bank for a tenant has been one of the keys to success. And then, I mean, there's a ton more keys that we've unlocked, but it's simple things.
Yeah, I mean, and as a insight to that as well. I mean, think about it as a tenant. You no longer have to wait, to see if there's a washer and dryer open. You don't have to walk to it. You don't have to spend somewhere between $4 to $7 a load to get it done. For most people, that's a massive time suck, and hurts their pocket, where they'd be happy to spend just a little bit more to have it in their unit.
Actually, I'll give you a real world example. Deal that we passed on today. There were 2 washers and 2 dryers external, not even in a laundry room, on the rear side of a building that weren't even covered from the elements, that were shared between 20 units. And you were paying, I think it was $2,700 a month, or $350 a square foot for that, to be in North Miami Beach. You'd say, wow, it's Miami Beach. No, it's not. It's North Miami Beach. You're up above the 79th Street Causeway. And for the same quality units, actually maybe even better quality units, I'll put a washer and dryer in your unit. You'll commute between 10 and 20 minutes to the exact location to the west, to where this property was in North Miami Beach. And you'll pay $1,450 a month, so about half. Which one are you going to take? Washer and dryer in unit, or electrocution shock trying to do your laundry?
No,
or
great,
just
great.
get soaked in the hurricane.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think a great insights. We won't give away all the secret sauce, but it's there's a list we have of improvements that don't break the bank, but can actually really contribute to raising rents. And we see a property where we start checking down that checklist. That's a strong opportunity a lot of times for a buy if we can get the right price. So appreciate the insights, guys. If you enjoyed the video, thumbs up for us. Click subscribe if you haven't. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks. See ya.